Hello, everyone. My name is Zaheen Nanji. I'm your host for the Resilience Reflex show, where I help you make resilience your first reflex using my three-step method. This is episode number 4, and we're going to talk about how laughter yoga can help you de-stress. That's right. You heard that right. Laughter yoga. And I'm already laughing. It's going to be a hoot. I'm excited because the guest that we have today is the niece of the founder who founded Laughter Yoga in India. So I'm really happy to have her, and she agreed to be on the show here. And if you don't know this too, she made us, well, us meaning my husband and I, laughter yoga leaders. So I wish I could get up and show you my t-shirt, but there you go. Laughter yoga for health and happiness, and I'm actually wearing that today. So this is, like I said, episode number 4. So if you have missed the last 3 episodes, make sure you go onto my website, zaheennanji.com, and you can see that right there, zaheennanji.com, and go onto the Resilience Reflex show, click on that, and you can watch the other 3 episodes. If you'd like to know about how to get onto my list so that you are notified about the next episodes, again, you can subscribe to my email list, and you will get to know more and more about the upcoming shows. Episode number 5 is going to be hosted by my co-host Kathy, who's with us today, and she will be interviewing 2 people who have really bounced back from a lot of adversity that they have faced, and you will find that their stories will really inspire you to take action and move forward. Okay, so without further ado, why don't I introduce, actually I would like to let Kathy introduce herself. Hey Kathy.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, there we go.
My name is Kathleen Caldwell, and I am a registered holistic nutritionist and a health and wellness coach. And as a result of menopausal working with me, I help women to lose weight. I help them to alleviate hot flashes. I help them to sleep better, and they have more energy.
Awesome. So tell us more about the 2 guests that you will be interviewing for this upcoming show on May 3rd.
Okay. Very fortunate, I will be interviewing Karen Dorland, who is a life transformation coach, and Penny Petty, who is a law of attraction coach, facilitator, and teacher. And both of these women, as you said before, Zaheen, have faced a lot of adversities in their life. They have really bounced back, and they really will inspire and show us what resilience is all about.
Perfect.
So it should be a great interview next week.
Yes, and thank you so much for hosting that, because I will be away in California for a Speak and Write conference with Lisa Nichols. And for those of you who don't know her or haven't heard about her, I'm sure you have. She is one of the amazing people on the movie Secret, and she kind of talks about her life. And so I'm going to her conference in California, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so as we go on to Laughter Yoga, I just wanted to remind you that you can join my, my Google Plus community, where when you join, you will access the 4-part series on resilient health. Again, that's the 4-part series on resilient health. So make sure you join the community, because we share a lot more in there too. Okay, so without further ado, let me introduce my next guest, Shalini. And I'm going to read her bio. So Shalini Grewal began her career, and she's already laughing, in laughter yoga in 2012, and she became a certified laughter yoga teacher at Bengaluru, India. Since then, she's been actively spreading laughter and laughter yoga in the lives of children, seniors, and youth. Welcome, Shalini.
Thank you, Zaheen. Thank you for having me on the show.
It's so contagious. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with the first question. I'm sure people are asking, what is laughter yoga? Like, I've heard of yoga, and I've heard of hot yoga, but what is laughter yoga?
Okay. So let me explain laughter yoga to you. Laughter yoga is a unique concept where anyone can laugh for no reason without relying on any jokes, comedy, or humor. We started as an exercise and in a group, and through eye contact and childlike playfulness, it becomes infectious and contagious. Because if you see a bunch of people laughing, you automatically start laughing, even if you don't know why they're laughing, right? The reason it's called laughter yoga is because it's laughter plus yogic breathing, that's pranayama. And the basics of yogic breathing is that we have to have more oxygen in our cells, in our body, in all the organs, so as to feel more energetic. And the scientific fact behind laughter yoga is that our body cannot differentiate between real laughter and simulated laughter. And we have the same health benefits, whether the laughter is real or simulated. Laughter yoga was started in 1995 by Dr. Madan Kataria with just 5 people in a Mumbai park, and now there are thousands of laughter clubs in more than 72 countries, and I'm proud that I am his niece. Right?
That's great, and it's so good that you kind of go through how it first started, which wasn't very long ago. 1998 isn't long ago.
1995.
Or 1995, sorry.
Yes.
And then you talk about how it's spread now to more than 72 countries, and that's great. And I know when I went on YouTube, there are so many videos out there on laughter yoga. It's also been featured on Oprah, in case people don't know that. It was also featured on CNN.com or CNN, and I believe it was also featured in a lot of Indian news, right?
Yes, a lot of Indian, like the whole international news, in fact.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy, would you like to ask a question?
Yes, I would. I am very, very interested to know, how did you get started into doing laughter yoga?
Okay, so in 1995, when Dr. Kataria, he started laughter yoga, so he called me up and he says, okay, I've come up with this wonderful idea. I did like the idea, but somehow I thought, like, laughing for no reason, I can't do that. Like, I just can't do that. So it took, I honestly, I was not convinced, but it took me a lot of time to get to the concept that I have to do laughter yoga, because in 2007, I developed Crohn's disease. And when I developed that disease, I felt that now is the time I need laughter in my life. I need more oxygen in my cells. And that is how I started doing laughter yoga. And I got my certification done in 2012, but I kept on practicing for all these years. And now I'm here to spread laughter yoga in Edmonton and the whole of Canada.
Right. So you heard, everyone. For those of you who are just joining us, you're on the Resilience Reflex show with Zaheen Nanji. And this is episode number 5, where we're talking about how laughter yoga can help you de-stress. Now, honestly, I have been to laughter yoga through Shalini as well as through another conference. And every time I have left laughing from that area, I feel so light. I feel that my shoulders are relaxed, that the tension, because I hold my tension here, that it's all gone. And I just feel like I'm kind of drugged or something. but I'm not on drugs. but that's how I feel. And so when we talk about laughter yoga, please don't take it as, yeah, this is another one of those, or, please don't say that I can't laugh just like that. Like it has to be while I'm watching a movie, or it has to be a joke. No, I have done this, and I was skeptical, just like you may be right now, where how can you just start laughing? But I will tell you that when we just start laughing and feeling like a child again, and feeling kind of playful again. It's just different. I will warn you, it's weird at first, but you just have to let your inhibitions go and know that if you carry on, it'll get so contagious that it'll just become like real laughter. And we've had people, I was at a conference where Shalini was leading it, and on the table, there was someone next to us who just couldn't stop laughing, and we watched her, and we just started laughing, and we just kept on laughing until our abs hurt. So going to that now, Shalini, do you agree that one of the benefits of laughing yoga is not just the breathing, as you mentioned, but it's almost like an exercise. So can you go through the benefits too with us?
Sure. So for laughter to give us the full benefits, the first and most important thing is it has to be like at least minimum for 10 to 15 minutes to give those benefits, right? So it's not like watching a movie and you're laughing. You wouldn't get the benefits of laughter. Laughter will give its benefit when the laughter is long, it's sustained. Because after 10 to 15 minutes of laughter, there's the secretion of feel-good hormones, which are called as endorphin. There's a tsunami of neurotransmitters, the serotonins, which make you happy and they help you in relieving stress. Very important is where laughter yoga has helped me is it helps you to boost the immune system. That is a very, very important benefit. And how do we boost the immune system if we get more oxygen? So basically, everything is related to breathing, and laughter yoga is just pure exhalation followed by inhalation. Getting more oxygen, that is what laughter yoga is. And Zaheen, like when you talk about like when you notice that babies, they begin to laugh even before they have the ability to like understand the complex language, right? It means they did not get the joke. They just laughed for no reason. And that is what Dr. Kataria is trying to teach us. That is, at one point of our life, all of us were laughing for no reason. So that's why he's just preaching that laugh for no reason. So it's very, very important. Although what we were saying, you might feel silly about it, but it is going to give you those benefits. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Kathy, would you like to ask the next question while I look for the YouTube site that we could probably share here? I believe it's about de-stressing. Shalini, what's the benefit? So we talked about Ice Aid, how it really helped me to de-stress.
Yes. So I can explain it to you regarding the stress thing. Now, when we do laughter yoga, we are mainly focusing on, I told you, exhalation. That exhalation should be from our diaphragm. And our diaphragm, it is connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. That is the system which helps us to get relief from stress, right? So when you're breathing when you are laughing, you're using your diaphragm, which is further connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. So it automatically helps us to get de-stress. And it has a relaxing effect on your lungs. It will have a relaxing effect on your muscles. It will have a relaxing effect on your brain. That's more important, right? So that is the main benefit, how it's helping us with the stress.
And if I could just add that when you kind of mentioned that how when you breathe, it really helps with the diaphragm and the lungs. But there was one picture that really made sense to me. And of course, I speak on emotional resilience, and I speak on how to overcome stress and chronic fatigue and things like that. And I truly, truly believe that laughter yoga is one of the things that really helps with de-stressing, because I know it's helped me. But what I really liked was the studies that Dr. Kataria is doing that show how our health is getting better based on the laughter yoga that he's doing. Yes. And how it's now more like an exercise, because you I don't want to put words in my mouth, but can you explain more about that?
Yes.
About the lungs and how it's affects?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure. So what happens is like how do we get stressed? We get stressed because there's more carbon dioxide in our blood. So it's very important to flush that carbon dioxide out from our lungs. That is what laughter yoga is going to do. So we have two kinds of volumes. One is called as the tidal volume, and the other is called as the residual volume. Like what you are doing now is a simple inhalation followed by exhalation. So you're taking 500 milliliters of oxygen and you're giving out 500 milliliters of carbon dioxide. But at the same time, when you're doing this breathing, there's 25 to 2800 milliliters of stale air still in your lungs, which is rich in carbon dioxide. And it is that carbon dioxide that makes us sick and it leads to stress. So it's very important for us to get rid of that carbon dioxide. And the only way to get rid of that carbon dioxide is exhale. And when you're exhaling, so you'll be automatically replacing fresh oxygen in the next breath. And when we are doing laughter yoga, we are just saying ho, ho, ha, ha. Laughter is only exhalation. It's only when we stop that laughter, the breath of laughter, it is replaced by oxygen. So the main purpose of laughter yoga is to push that carbon dioxide out to relieve you from stress.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how we can explain that with visual here. Okay. So I have a glass of water, and imagine this is my lung, right? Like the whole glass is my lung.
Yes.
So this here would be the residual carbon dioxide that's left in there.
I think so. That would be much more than that. Like the
much more.
Only the I think so. If this is the whole glass, that is the air you are breathing in and breathing out. That's just this much, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
And you're just left with 2,500 mils. That is about you can say 3/4 of if the glass is stale air that you need to flush out.
Oh wow. So really, we're only using this much of our lungs, and the rest is all
the rest,
carbon
yes.
dioxide, and
it's like
that stays in there to cause stress, like that.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. So if I were to laugh and laugh and laugh, I would get rid of the carbon dioxide and get more oxygen in.
Yes, but there's certain volume your lungs definitely need, so you just can't flush out all the stale air. There's some volume is definitely left behind, right, for the lungs to function.
Okay.
But it's very important.
Okay, perfect.
So the more you flush out the carbon dioxide, the better it is.
That's right. So Shalini, before we go on to laugh, all of us, Kathy, you and I,
okay.
What is the website that people can go to, so I can add that on right now in case any of the viewers want to go and check it out?
Yes, it's the laughteryoga.org.
Okay. Laughteryoga.org.
Okay,
let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. So it's I think it's working.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so we're just showing it right now. I don't know if anyone can see it, but that's the website there, and you can go in there and watch how. Go ahead, Shalini.
Yes, and then you can just go on locate and you can just search.
That's right.
People, yes.
Okay, so let's start with some exercises and how when you start to do laughter yoga, like I think you told me this, that on May 3rd is Laughter Yoga Day.
Laughter Day, yes.
And
it is on the 62nd Ave and 205th Street. We have a park there, the Hampton Park. So we are having the Laughter Yoga Day celebrations there.
Okay, but that's in Edmonton. So what if
that's in Edmonton?
So what if people want to go and check out if they have the Laughter Yoga Day in their city? Is there a place they can go to?
They can log on to the website laughteryoga.org and they can figure it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, so make us laugh.
Okay. Okay, so laughter yoga, I'm going to guide you through the whole session. So it has 4 steps. The first step is clapping. So in laughter yoga, when you clap, it's finger to finger and palm to palm. Because on our hands, we have those acupressure points. So when we're going to clap, those acupressure points are going to get activated. So how do we clap in laughter yoga? It is ho, ho, ha, ha. 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 Ho, ho.
Ho,
Yeah.
ha, ha, ha.
Ha.
Hey, Kathy, you want to go ho, ho?
Yes.
Oh.
Ho. Okay. So the next step of laughter yoga is breathing. I told you that the main thing is how are you controlling your breathing. You're not having a shallow breathing, so that you're breathing properly and you're having those long exhalations. So you have to hold your hands out like this, and you have to inhale through your nose, and you have to hold your breath for some time. And when you exhale, you're going to exhale through your mouth. And we are going to do this 2-3 times, and then I'm going to make you experience the difference between yogic breathing and laughter yoga breathing, and then you figure out on your own which is more easier. So let's go ahead. So you hold your hands out like this and take a deep breath in, hold it, exhale. Once more, take a deep breath in, breathe out. Once more. Breathe out. So this was yogic breathing. Now I'm going to make you do laughter yoga breathing, and then you see the difference between the two, and let me know which one is more easier, which is more fun, and let's figure it out. Okay. So what the difference is now, you're going to inhale through your nose, and when you're going to exhale, you're going to exhale while laughing, right? Because I told you laughter is pure exhalation. So let's go ahead, take a deep breath in. Did you see the difference?
Yeah,
Did,
yeah.
did you see the exhalation? How long you can stretch your exhalation. In yogic breathing, normal breathing, it's difficult for us to stretch that long, right? In laughter yoga, it's so easy to stretch your exhalation. And I told you, the better you're exhaling, the better it's for you. So let's do it once again. Okay. So you're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale while laughing. So take a deep breath in.
I'm just laughing at myself laughing.
So that is laughter yoga breathing. That's the second step of laughter yoga. And we will be doing those breathing exercises in between the laughter yoga exercises. So let's start off with the laughter yoga exercises. These exercises help us to laugh at situations which otherwise would make us sad or unhappy or irritated too. But when you're doing it in the form of exercise, and if a similar situation comes again, some sad situation comes again, you will definitely be able to laugh at that. So let's start off with the laughter exercises. And the first laughter yoga exercise which we have, that is called as Namaste laughter. So in Namaste laughter, in India, Namaste means you and I are one. That is how we greet people. So now we're going to say Namaste to each other and we are going to laugh, right? So ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. So the next
So,
laughter, yeah.
Shalini, I just noticed how you kind of made us laugh, and then you went to the ho ho ha ha ha. Can you explain why we stopped and just instead of going to the next laughter, you did the ho ho ha ha ha?
Because it just gives you a little rest because you have to laugh continuously, but that does not mean that you have to laugh non-stop for 15 minutes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you have to give yourself a little breathing breaks, and the whole process of the laughter exercises should be around about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's an ideal one, right? So we have to just take a little deep breath and we have to rest ourselves before we move on to the next exercise. Or you can
And if I
drink water the way I am.
Right. And if I can ask Kathy, how are you feeling just with laughing so far?
Just buoyant. Just feeling light. It's great.
I Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that just like laughing, I find that I'm laughing at myself for like being so kind of silly or whatever. Like to me, that's what it's about, is just being playful, right? And I'm just laughing at myself that I'm laughing, which is weird.
Okay.
Okay, Shalini, continue on.
Okay, so the next laughter is called milkshake laughter. So just imagine that you have 2 glasses of milk in your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a milkshake and then we're going to drink it for 2 times, and then the third time we're going to throw on each other's face. Okay. Okay. So how do you do that? It's a. Once again. A. A. Okay, now we'll throw on each other's face.
Okay.
Hey, hey. So we can, just to get that childlike behavior, we say it's very good, yay. Very good, yay. Okay. So the next laughter exercise which we are going to do is magic laughter. So you will see the magic now. 2 fingers changing into 4. Have a look. Hey, hey. Now you'll see these 4 fingers changing into 8. It's A, A.
So Shalini,
Ha, ha, ha. Yes.
ha ha. So I can't believe we're having so much fun because we've only have a minute left. But I really wanted to ask you this most. I know, isn't it amazing how we're having so much fun?
Okay.
What are the contraindications, if any, for anyone who cannot do laughter yoga?
Like if they cannot, then they cannot do laughter yoga, right?
That's
like
right.
with
That's
situation. Like if they have like extremely high blood pressure or they've undergone surgery, they have to wait for some time and get the doctor's permission. Because at times when you're laughing, like it could be like you just can't have a surgery and just start doing laughter yoga. So it's very important. Or if you're having hernia or stuff like that, then also it's advisable to ask your doctor before you start doing laughter yoga.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Like if it's hernia or kind of surgery, you don't want to Yeah,
Yes.
but otherwise, anything else, honestly, it's the best medicine. You don't need a prescription
Yes. Yes.
to,
Yes. I told
right?
that laughter yoga, it helps to build the like emotional intelligence. It helps to build emotional resilience because it will help you to regulate your thoughts. It will give you positive thoughts, positive ideas, making you more creative. Like you can come up with so many ideas with laughter yoga. You can think of as many exercises as you want. Like you can think of some worst situation in life and make a laughter yoga exercise and just laugh for that.
That's right. And I
Yeah.
know that there's so many we have learned too from
Yes.
you, which is the credit
Yes.
card laughter and things like that,
Yes.
which is amazing.
Yes.
Um, so I actually wanted to share a story with you that just happened about a week or so ago. But I
Yeah.
wanted to ask Kathy if she has anything to share, if she has any questions before I share my story. Anything that you want to add, Kathy? Kathleen? Kathleen? I think you're frozen. There we go.
Yeah.
Do you have
I was
anything
just
to add?
so I wanted to ask, is this laughter yoga being used in any like medical programs now, hospitals?
Yes, it's used on cancer patients. It's used in fibromyalgia. It's being used as it's been run, and I'm doing a laughter yoga uh, program for the University of Alberta students, for the nursing students and the dentistry students on May 10th and 11th. So I will be doing that too. So you can there are a number of things that are there on the medicinal world that's dealing with laughter yoga. You can think of a disease and it can be cured with laughter yoga.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
if you're having a bad day, just doing laughter yoga, and it would definitely cheer you up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very
Yeah.
inspiring.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So, before we end, I just wanted to say thank you, Shalini and Kathy for being on the show because, and I loved the way you explained the benefits and how it helps to de-stress, and we talked about the lung capacity. Like it just makes sense. Like it's just common sense, but it's nice to bring it to the forefront. And even though it may feel like, oh, this is kind of childlike or whatever, but that's the idea, is to be playful again and think about the time when you were a kid and you just laughed for no reason at all. But just to end with a story where just a week ago, my husband and I were having dinner, and he's the kind of guy who likes to snack a lot, even after he's done his meal. And that day, I think I was just tired, and when we ate, and then he takes his bag of nuts, and then he starts eating, and I got just mad, like I just flipped, and I said, "What's wrong? You just ate. You don't have to go for nuts now. Like wait for a while." And da, 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 and I just went on and on and on. And then all of a sudden, I start laughing. And then he starts laughing. And then we're laughing. And we're laughing. Until our like 9-year-old daughter comes to us and says, "First I heard you yelling, Mom, and now you're laughing. What's going on?" Ah, and with that note, I would like to tell my viewers, I hope you had a great laugh and take it home laughing all the way. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.